So Skiathos Airport has one of the shortest runways in Europe, which meant that as you land you really have to brake hard, and it also means only certain sized planes can land at this airport. After disembarking, going through security, claiming baggage, and then finding our transport, we then arrived at our apartments called the Areti in a lovely part of Skiathos called Troullos. It's going to take us a while to get a proper video out, but we are in Skiathos and we have a massive hill to climb. So this is our daily feat walking back up to the apartments, but they're an amazing apartments and you'll see the view as we go up. Woo! Good Lord. Look at those. Look at these, love. They're amazing. Just they're full of bees, so be careful. A bit further up. Look at that. That's quite good. Going it backwards. Right. So you'd probably think we're mad going all the way up this hill to get to this apartments, but we did it for a specific reason, and it was the view. So check this view out. I don't know whether there's many apartments with a view like that, but here in Skiathos there's quite a few along this little line of apartment blocks. So yeah, go for a sea view in a small apartment. You won't regret it. We spent the rest of the day just preparing what we needed in the apartments, things like a bit of food and drink in the fridge. We needed to pay for an aircon key for the aircon machine, and also we paid for the safe. Next thing on the agenda was to have a little walk into Troullos, which meant coming down the big hill. The walk into Troullos is very, very easy. It's literally a 5-minute walk down the road, but just be aware that these roads don't have paths and you need to be walking on the correct side of the road. So obviously in Greece they drive on the right hand side, so make sure you're on the left side walking towards the traffic. That way the traffic can see you and you can see the traffic. As you walk through Troullos, you can see there's lots of different restaurants and places to go, lots of bars, but just be aware that there's lots of things you can trip over. We did eventually find a walk through down to a beach, and this was down to Troulos Beach. Oh, so what's this now? It's 8:10, so we've got to get back by about 25 past, haven't we?
Yep.
So even though we've got really dull weather, it still looks spectacular. Right. So we'll carry on and we'll walk back up.
It's nice there. I bet the Greek night's good.
I bet it's quite a nice place to stay, but again, you're paying, aren't you? If you come to Greece, then you pay. We're in I think it's rated a 2-star.
Yeah.
Because it's self-catering, but they say it's 2-star, but that view out of our balcony is a 5-star view, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get views like
Definitely.
that in sort of like some of the expensive resorts, but it's like 2-star, which means you have to pay €2 per night. But you pay that up front when you arrive, and you have to pay in cash. They're
Starting to spit again.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, not going for the best weather, but it's still a beautiful place, and so green and lush as well. Lots of the Greek islands I've come to in the past have been very, very barren, but this is so green and so lush. All these trees are sort of like all dark green, though perhaps it will all change in the next few months as we get to the height of summer. Hello. You all right, mate? Is it comfy in there? Look like you've had a very hot day. So yeah, it's a bit sunnier now. This is starting to look a bit more like the town. I think this is the area we need to go into, just here.
This one?
Yeah. So the road we were looking for was Papdiamanti, which is the main walk or thoroughfare down to the port from this area of Skiathos Town. It's a long, long road, starting with a school on the left, and then it's literally shops, restaurants and different things all the way down to the port of Skiathos. Even though this was the first time we'd gone to Skiathos Town, Sue was already looking at presents for our granddaughters.
Popsicle.
Yeah, but I was thinking something a little bit more traditional. Yeah. This was our first visit to this jewellery store, and we were going to visit this place another 2-3 times, buying different pieces of jewellery whilst we were there. The road of Papdiamanti split off to several different lanes and closes, which were really interesting. They had loads of different shops, restaurants, bars. You could literally explore these for days and days and days. But there was also little hidden away sort of restaurants which were not quite open yet, and we were starting to look for somewhere to eat, but a lot of these places down these alleyways were actually closed. Reaching the port at the bottom of Papdiamanti, you're faced immediately by the New Port, which is where the big ferries come in. You can see here lots of people waiting for the ferry to either go out or come back, or awaiting people coming off the ferries. And then as you walk in this direction, you head towards the old port. And the old port is where we stopped to have food, and we had our first Slouvaki in Skiathos. We had a mixture of chicken and pork Slouvaki, and it tastes absolutely amazing. So many cats. We got cleaner than most cats though. With Slouvaki finished, it was time to go and have a walk around the old port. Look at these boats. Look at them.
I know.
They're beautiful. Look at those. Gorgeous. Don't trip over. So this is the port for Skiathos. And really I need to put a filter on this camera because it's getting quite bright. But We've been here for over a day already, and we had quite a rough day of it the day before we came, so we had a good rest day yesterday. And now we are having a bit of a walk around with the port, having a look at some of the things in the background like this. That's nice. It's a nice catamaran. Here we have the memorial to the unseen sailor. The bronze statue is dedicated to the memory of the hundreds of seamen who never returned or otherwise tragically lost their lives at sea. This is an amazing memorial which stands in front of the entrance to the old port of Skiathos. So this island after the memorial was very, very intriguing to us, and all we could see was that it was called Bourtzi, and apparently later on we found out it was actually the Maritime Museum for Skiathos, which we didn't actually get a chance to go and have a look at. So we thought we'd have a little walk up the steps or even the slope and see what it was all about. So many nice plants as well. That garden around our apartments is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the cats are here, all the food's out back. Somebody feeds the cats. Now, believe it or not, this view over the sea and across to the other part of Skiathos is actually the view from probably the most picturesque toilet on Skiathos, and it's just down from the restaurant on Bourtzi. Never seen anything like it. Wow. You literally walk out and wash your hands looking at that view. I've never been somewhere to the toilet and it being so picturesque. Quite nice to have a drink up here, isn't it? Oh, wow. Quite cool. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, this is lovely.
Absolutely amazing. Wow.
I like it here.
Read it. I'll put my camera there.
Oh. Hold on, I'm coming.
I'm not going to go too far. I don't know how far, what it's going to track.
Oh, this is just absolutely brilliant here.
You love it, don't you?
I do like it here.
Right, you stay there.
Okay.
I'll put that in my pocket, see if it'll track me up onto these rocks. Yeah, I think it's still tracking me. Possibly still tracking me. Don't know how far to go. There's little pools down here as well. Tiny little rock pools. You be careful. You look where you're going rather than looking at the camera.
Carry on.
If it's still tracking me, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. Pass that to me. Reach out, touch me. After climbing around the rocks a little way, we managed to find our way round to the toilet area again. And then we walked around the restaurant. Rather than going back down the steps, we walked around to the right and then just along the battlements. This obviously was some sort of fort way back. Cannon, as JJ's would say, JJ Extra, they brought out the big guns for us. It was such a beautiful place, and we could fully understand why somebody was actually getting married in the restaurant area. And I joked about going to get a price. But yeah, everywhere you went, you had benches everywhere, and it was like little picture frames that you could sit there and have a look to see what's going on, watch the world go by, watch the boats coming in and out. And then we returned back towards the port. We thought it only right after being in the old port for a few hours to actually go and walk along the new port, which is where the ferry comes in and all the other yachts tend to moor up.
Are we going all the way up here?
I just thought we'd have a walk up here, the actual port, because this is the port now. Whereas back there was the old town port, wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, we've got the big old cruise ships behind us, and a few more over here as well. These all look pretty cool. See, this is sort of boat. Actually, no, these are sailing boats, aren't they? I'm not a sailor. I prefer a powered boat, to be honest. Like that one there.
And you do me, darling.
Huh?
And you do me.
Well, you're not really going to be a sailor either, are you?
Well, I don't think you'll trust me for one.
Possibly not.
You don't trust me in a normal car.
And I guess they all sort of... Oh, right, so you just pay for your hookup by card. That's mental. That'd be nice. Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Beautiful. So yeah, this is the part I think we flew past as we came in. We saw all this. You see the windmill up there? Up on the hill, the windmill.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I think we've by now actually pretty much walked off our lunch. We just thought we'll take one more photo op just before we head back for some cocktails in the old port. Good. I think he's looking at us. Do you think he's looking at us?
I don't know, there's
Maybe.
not a red light on.
There's no red light on normally when it's swimming like
Oh,
this.
okay, that's fine then.
So it's time for cocktails, and I think that sort of backdrop's good for cocktails, don't you?
Excellent.
Excellent. I'm not sure we're going on this somehow. I'm not going to play much of it either because I'll get copyrighted. We were warned about this by our rep. It's the Mamma Mia cruise, so it goes round all the different spots from the Mamma Mia film. But the only problem being is that all the way through the whole cruise they play the Mamma Mia album over and over again. So we were advised by our rep to, if we're not too much into Mamma Mia, then please try and do the island hopping tour, which we will be doing tomorrow. Okay, just one for the road. So that was it. We had these drinks and then made our way back up Papdiamanti Street, all the way up to our bus stop before holding off to visit the cats.
Yeah, you know it as well,
Good
don't you?
evening, cats.
Yeah. You are gorgeous.
So how many is that?
The whole lot
1,
of you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cats. Hi. Look. Just chilling. Just chilling. And that was the end of our second day in Skiathos, or our first full day. We decided to go back to our apartment, freshen up, and then walk straight back down into Troullos, where we caught these amazing pictures of the sky at sunset, and go and find some food. I think we actually went to a restaurant called Salt and Pepper. But if you enjoyed this video, please click on the like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. This is the only way you're going to find out about the next video, which comes up on Skiathos. We will see you in the next video.